Welcome, everyone. Today, we are delving into a topic that highlights some of the most challenging places to live on our planet. These locations face a myriad of issues, from political instability and conflict to economic hardships and environmental challenges. Our goal is not to sensationalize the struggles, but to understand and shed light on the complexities of these regions. Let's go and see what these countries are. Syria. This is first on our list, a country that has been ravaged by a brutal civil war since 2011. The conflict has caused immense human suffering, with millions displaced and countless lives lost. The infrastructure, including hospitals, schools, and homes, have been severely damaged and destroyed. Access to basic necessities like clean water, food, medical care is very limited. Despite these challenges, the resilience of Syrian people shines through as they strive to build their life amidst the chaos. Next, we move to South America in Venezuela, a country rich in natural resources but currently facing one of the worst economic crises in its history. Hyperinflation has rendered the currency nearly worthless, making it difficult for citizens to afford basic goods and services. Food and medicine shortages are rampant, and many Venezuelans have been forced to flee to neighboring countries in search of a better life. The high crime rates and political unrest further exacerbates the dire living conditions. Let's move back to Asia and Yemen, which is another country grappling with severe hardships due to an ongoing conflict that has led to a humanitarian catastrophe. The war has devastated the country, resulting in widespread famine and disease. Over 80% of the population relies on humanitarian aid to survive. The healthcare system is on the brink of collapse, and millions of children are malnourished. Despite the grim situation, efforts by international organizations continue to provide some relief to Yemeni people. North Korea, the oppressive regime, imposes severe restrictions on freedom and human rights. The government controls nearly every aspect of life, and dissent is met with harsh punishment. The country faces chronic food shortages, and many citizens live poverty. Access to information is tightly controlled and international aid is limited due to the political tensions. Despite these conditions, the people of North Korea exhibit a remarkable endurance and hope for a better future. Let's move towards Africa. South Sudan, the world's youngest country, has been plagued by conflict and political instability since its independence in 2011. The ongoing violence has displaced millions and caused severe food insecurity. The lack of infrastructure and basic services make daily life incredibly challenging. Yet, amidst the turmoil, there are efforts to build peace and provide aid to those in need, showcasing the resilience and strength of the South Sudanese people. Central African Republic, or CAR. The Central African Republic is another country facing extreme difficulties. Chronic instability and violence from armed groups have led to humanitarian crises. Poverty is widespread, and many lack access to essential services. Despite these challenges, there are initiatives aimed at promoting peace and rebuilding communities, highlighting the determination of the people to overcome diversity. So, people have addressed this issue and asked, what do we need to fix these issues? Well, addressing these complex issues faced by the countries that I've mentioned require a multifaceted approach that involves coordinated efforts from local governments, international organizations, NGOs, and the global community. Such is trying to find a conflict resolution and peace building by support ongoing peace talks and diplomatic efforts to end the conflicts, encouraging dialogues between different factions, and promote sort of an inclusive governance. The second factor is humanitarian aid and reconstruction. By increasing the funding and support for humanitarian aid and organizations working in these countries and rebuilding the infrastructure, including schools, hospitals, and homes, with a focus on long-term sustainability. They should also try and support for refugees and displaced persons by providing assistance and protection for the refugees in the neighboring countries and facilitate them with safe and voluntary returns for displaced persons. Also, find solutions for economic stabilization by providing international economic assistance, expertise to help stabilize the economy, and support measures to combat these hyperinflation and to restore the value of the currency. They should also try and work in health and nutrition programs. By supporting these programs, they can combat malnutrition and prevent disease outbreak and strengthen healthcare systems with training resources. Human rights advocacy should be done by advocating for improved human rights conditions and support defectors and refugees, and promoting international awareness and accountability for human rights abuses. And last but not the least, they need international cooperation, sustainable development goals. That being said, addressing these issues require a holistic approach that combines immediate humanitarian relief with long-term development and political solutions, collaboration among local communities, governments, international organizations, and individuals, which is crucial to create lasting change and improve the lives of the people in these challenging regions. As we conclude our journey through some of the most challenging places to live on Earth, it's important to recognize the incredible resilience and strength of these people living in these regions. While the situation in these countries are dire, there are ongoing efforts by international organizations, local communities, and individuals to provide relief and foster hope for a better future. We have to understand the complexities and the challenges that these regions face to better appreciate the importance of global solidarity and support. Thank you for joining us today, and of course, let us continue to be informed, compassionate, and proactive in making a positive impact on the world. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, and of course, the bell icon so that you may be notified in future videos such as this. I will see you next time in the next video.